possible. Walt is sadly no longer with us. Clearly, he didn't find resurrecting himself much fun. But his sentiment still holds true in Hollywood today. Films often contain little moments that could never happen. If these impossible events are such fun, presumably the big film studios won't mind me pointing them out over the course of the next few minutes and rubbing their nose in our nerdy genius. Take that, Hollywood. Take that. War of the Worlds, starring pocket-sized Tom Cruise.
That's half what I got.
Cruise may be one of the most powerful men in Hollywood, but that doesn't make him immune to daft boo-boos.
Such a dick.
As he throws a ball to his son, there's a clanger to be spotted. Cruise throws the ball that smashes the window, except he can't, because his hand's empty. Little Tom again, but this time in Minority Report. Here he kicks out the window of his car, which in hindsight is not a bright thing to do, bearing in mind that the car flies off the side of a building. But look, the window's miraculously back. Then again, maybe self-repairing glazing will be the norm in the future. I really hope so. Next up, the Incredible Hulk, and incredible is right. Bruce Banner's ringing his bell to announce that he's coming through. But look, there's no bell on the bike. It's not hairspray Tracy Turnblad deserves for this error. It's pepper spray, right in the eyes.
Let's take the whole lot in.
Here we see her evade the police and emerge from the angry mob. Yep, when we see her again, she's still in the midst of the crowd. Pepper spray Turnblad now! As the Tomb Raiders raid a tomb in the scene from Tomb Raider, Daniel Craig is in two places at once. He was pulling on the rope a second ago, but look at him now. He's standing by the tomb entrance, the little tinker. Jurassic Park. Incredible. Awe-inspiring. I don't mean the dinosaurs. If they were any good, they wouldn't have snuffed it, would they? No, I mean this mistake. And rewind. See, Ellie stood in front of the sat-down Alan, but now watch. She walks forwards and comes up behind him. Boo. Confessions of a Teenage Drama Queen. This scene is part teen movie, part Benny Hill sketch. As Lindsay Lohan knocks these tapes on the floor, we've got issues. She knocks them all behind her, but then she slips on one in front of her. Take another look. Just as well she did. That ladder could have taken her face off. Out and out violence now, and he's just not that into you. Janine has just found Ben's cigarettes in his pocket, and she's not best pleased. But wait for this boo-boo. When she grabs the mirror, the glass is facing her. But in the next shot, it's magically flipped over. You know what will make everything better? A nice cup of tea. Run along now, love, and get the kettle on. Now, Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Something which anyone who's seen the film might want to do! Judging by the mistakes we found in it, I can only think the director was taking a leaf out of Russell Brand's book and dreaming about girls instead of keeping his mind on the job.
It's no problem, honestly. It's not a problem.
Forgetting Sarah Marshall was, of course, Russell Brand's cinematic debut, but they should have called it Forgetting Sarah Marshall is 5'1".
You're welcome to join us, obviously.
In this shot, Sarah's way above his shoulder.
What?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But cut to the reverse, and she's much closer to groin height, just as Russell likes it.
So this is...
In this shot, she stood on steps. How do I know? Because you're about to see her walk down them. Steady. Yeah, got it. Wondering why these guys are looking so awkward? Perhaps it's because they know a continuity error is about to stink the scene out. Watch as Sarah drains her glass of Ribena.
Well, this is awkward.
But a second later, it's half full again. There we go. We've just witnessed a modern-day miracle.
Wine, please.
Sure.
High School Musical now. As well as being strewn with errors, these films are also full of those annoying performers who dress up in lycra and frolic around as if to say, "Oh, look at me! Look how good I am at dancing! Look at me dancing! I'm cool!" It was different when I did it for comic relief. That was for charity. Which makes it different, okay? Anyway, cast your peepers across these schoolboy and schoolgirl errors. You watch High School Musical dozens and dozens of times in your bedroom and think, how come all those girls are so mouth-wateringly slender? Well, here's how. They're not eating their dinners. The lovely Gabrielle gazes listlessly at her grub.
Troy. Hey.
And switches her attentions to Troy. And look! It's gone. Here's Troy again, and he's realised that he's late for a much-needed music lesson with Gabrielle.
Oh, gotta go. See you guys later.
Troy, of course, is a schoolboy, and he's about to make an error. It's quite literally a massive cock-up. He's doing a scene where he has to check the time, so what's the one prop you don't want to forget? Your watch. Yeah, go on, run off. This performance suggests that the music lesson was a pathetic waste of everyone's time. Gabrielle's bottled it beyond belief, missing her cue, and then just standing there looking stupid.
I can't do it, Troy. Not with all these people staring at me.
Hey, look at me.
Quick pep talk from Troy, who puts her at her ease by showing her his ridiculous haircut.
Together.
And she's ready to go again.
At kindergarten.
Here's the intro from Charlie Chaplin on piano.
We're soaring.
But now it turns out that it wasn't even her cue. It was Troy's. He was the one who was supposed to start. Oh, amateurs.
If we're trying.
Would you trust Gabrielle with your life?
Not.
Me neither. But here she is in Baywatch mode. Watch carefully, because when she's called into action, a stunt double with a different build, age and ethnicity is used for her dive. Why that even needs a stunt double, I do not know.
Hey.
Check her out, she's nothing like Gabrielle.
I got you. I got you. It's okay.
Actually, no, Gabrielle, it's not okay. Good old Kelsey, she's so kooky. She wears glasses and everything. And she manages to DJ and be on the dance floor at the same time. So there she is on the decks. And yet now, she's throwing shapes on the dance floor that suggest she's been getting stuck into the white lightning. Teenagers, eh? It's lunchtime at East High, and everyone's heading to the canteen to stuff their faces. Everyone, that is, except for Chad. He's clutching his basketball, ready to shoot some hoops.
Now or never, man.
But rewind again, and there's no sign of him on the wide shot. Explain that. Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie seem to be the perfect couple, and I, for one, am very happy for these beautiful multimillionaire superstars. Yet even these paragons of utter perfection have been known to let errors slip through into their movies. In this section, Angelina in particular makes some of her silliest errors since picking Brad instead of me. I can only assume she never received my letters.
Yeah.
This is the film Mr. and Mrs. Smith, in which Brad and Angelina play a typical bored married couple who spice their lives up by killing people for money. When the doors opened, Angelina's on Brad's right.
Oh, nice. You guys are...
But now, she's on his left.
You're redecorating. It's
So...
Shame about the red oak.
Same film, and here, as we admire Angelina's dancing without having to position ourselves at the end of her driveway with a telephoto lens, we can see that she clearly has no tattoos. She does here, though. Or is that an ornate bruise? You decide.